Have you heard about good stress and bad stress? Good stress, or what psychologists refer to as eustress, is a type of stress we feel when we are excited. Our pulse quickens and our hormones surge, but there is no threat or fear. We feel this type of stress when we ride a roller coaster, compete for promotion, or go on a first date. There are many triggers for good stress, and it keeps us feeling alive and excited about life. But another type of stress is acute stress. It comes from quick surprises that need a response. But triggers aren't always happy and exciting. This is what normally we think of stress as, or bad stress. Acute stress in itself doesn't take a heavy toll if we find ways to relax quickly. Once the stressor has been dealt with, we need to return our body to homeostasis or balance, or it's a pre stress state to be healthy and happy. Another stress, chronic stress, is another form of bad stress. It occurs when we repeatedly face stressors, and that takes a heavy toll, and we feel in it, and that is inescapable. A stressful job or an unhappy home life can bring chronic stress. This is what we normally think of as serious stress. Because our bodies aren't designed for chronic stress, we can face negative health effects, both physical and emotional. If we experience chronic stress for an extended period of time, how good stress can become bad stress? Good stress can become bad for you if you experience too much of it. Adrenaline junkies know this firsthand. This is because your stress response is triggered either way. And if you are adding that to chronic stress or several other stressors, there is a cumulative effect. Be in tune with yourself and acknowledge when you have had it too much. We may not be able to eliminate all the stress, but there are often ways that you can minimize or avoid some of the stressors in your life. And this can make it easier to handle the rest. And on the other way, how bad stress can become good stress? Not all the forms of bad stress can become good stress, remember that. But it is possible to change your perception to some of the stressors in your life. This shift can change your experience of stress. Our body reacts strongly to the perceived threats. We all know, and that is an evolutionary kind of a thing. If you don't perceive something as threat, there is generally no threat-based stress response. But if you perceive something as challenge instead, the fear you would all normally experience may turn into excitement and anticipation, or at least resolve. You can often make the shift in perception. You can do that by focusing on the resources you have to meet the challenge, seeing the potential benefits of situation, reminding yourself of your strengths, having a positive mindset, getting into the habit of thinking like an optimist. As you practice looking at threats as challenge more often, it becomes automatic. It becomes more automatic, and you experience more good stress and less bad stress.